Hi guys, let me turn my car off. So I haven't filmed in maybe about 2 weeks, I think. I can't see. But I'm back at, I don't know why I'm whispering. I'm back at my ex's house where my daughter's staying with the babies. And actually we stayed here, well, we're in Joliet. And I've been staying at the Walmart, which I showed you. And then the one night, it was fucking freezing. It was like 40 degrees, and I was fucking freezing. And I couldn't take it. So, my advice is, if you're going to be a local car life person, maybe be in a state that's warm all the time, I guess. Because when I started this out, it was not, the week I started living in my car, it was 95 fucking degrees for like the first, like, I swear, like 3 weeks, you know, close, I mean, it just didn't give. It was like 88, you know, 90. You saw the videos if you saw them. It was fucking so hot. Now, on contrast that, we got into October, and right away, shortly into October, it started getting really cold. Now 60 was okay, you know, even 50 was okay, but the one night my car, when I turn it on, it has the temperature, and it was fucking 40 degrees, and I was fucking freezing, and Cooper was shaking the whole night. He was cold. Amelia, she was in her little cage. I started putting her in her little cage, so I think she was okay. But it was fucking freezing, so I fucking flipped out about, you know, just the, like, my ex and my daughter and the babies and my daughter's fiance. And now my ex did say, he's like, oh, well, the door will be unlocked if, you know, he says the door will be unlocked, but that was like 2 days prior. So I texted my daughter because we were fucking freezing, you know. I'm like, are you up? And she didn't respond. And, you know, so I didn't go to the house, to my ex's house. And I called my ex because he was always like, well, just call me, you know, if you get too cold. And I called, and he didn't, and the phone went straight to voicemail. So I, you know, in the morning, I was just like, when it got morning, like, because this was like, I don't know, maybe 4 in the morning, because usually that's when it gets really colder, around 4 in the morning. So she responded around 6, and I was like, fuck you people, fuck you people. And she's like, what did I do? I'm like, you didn't respond to my text. And she's like, well, the door was unlocked. I'm like, how am I supposed to fucking know the door was unlocked? And then, so I went there, like, later that day to babysit, and we got in a big fight. I'm like, fuck you people, you know, I'm out here freezing. And my ex is like, well, I told you the door was unlocked. I'm like, no, you didn't. Well, he lies, you know. He's like, yeah, I did. I told you the door was unlocked. I'm like, no, you said it like the other day. I'm like, how am I supposed to know your door's going to always be unlocked? Number one, they've had, and I think I know who did it, because I told them when I came here, I said, that lady's casing the place with her little dog. And they're like, oh, yeah, right. Well, they just had some robberies, like, the street over. And I'm like, it's that lady. She just been casing the place with her little dog. So, whatever. So, that was suspicious. So, it'd be interesting to find out if really they are the people that are robbing the neighborhood. Because it's pretty safe here. And they are the people that live in the townhome below him. Or condo, whatever they call it. So anyway, I was all pissed off because I was like fucking freezing. So I went off on everybody. So that's the thing. Now this, again, for me, it's a choice to live in my car, because I was like, I'm not going to pay rent. I'm just going to wait till we find a place. I'm trying to look. I think there's, I don't know if there's orbs on my film, if you could see them, or if it's just shadows or something. I see circles. But anyway, so if, and if you are a car lifer or a van lifer or whatever, you do get slight resentment a little bit, because, you know, and I'm not a complainer, so, but I was fucking freezing, so I complained then. Especially when they said that I could come, and they're like, call me, and his phone wasn't on, and then my daughter, you know, didn't answer her text. So you do get a little resentful of family sometimes when you're out here car lifing and you need, you know, them to respond to you because you're fucking freezing or you're fucking dying of heat. So if you are a car lifer or van lifer, let me know if you've gone through that. Because, you know, yes, I chose to do this. Now, some people might not have a choice to do this, but even if you choose to do this, you know, it's not the easiest life, especially with dogs. So, I don't know, it's just interesting that the family, like, just thinks it's normal, you know, and I think, people who haven't done it don't understand that it is kind of hard. And on YouTube, they make it seem like a dream life, you know, living the car life. And I'm not saying it's awful all the time at all. Okay, now there's a whole bunch of, I don't know what that is. I don't know if you see it, but I don't know what the circles are from. Something must be glaring because the sun is moving around. So sorry if it's blurry. But, oh, a train's coming, I think. So, just let me know if you are car life, van life, whatever. If you feel like a little, like, resentful sometimes. Just that the family thinks that it's always peaches and cream. You know? Sometimes you are fucking freezing in your car. Sometimes you are fucking dying of fucking heat like a dog. Sweating and panting. And you can't keep your water cold in your fucking 3-day cold water cooler, and it does not stay cold. So anyway, but I just went to the storage, and my car, as you can see, is packed with stuff, so I have to reorganize. And this is the train. I'll show you. Oops, the train that comes by every day that we see. And this is what I like looking at, this field out here. Well, it's going pretty slow. And then we see the little train go by. Oh, we hear the train, and my little grandbaby looks out the deck up there. And then we got Mr. Tree here and Mrs. Tree over here that I thank for letting Cooper pee on. And so anyway, when I flipped out that day, I forget what day it was. It was like 2 weeks ago when it was fucking freezing out. Ever since then, I just stayed. Well, after that, actually, I got sick. I got real sick. Because I also started taking naps. We were staying here, but I was taking naps in the car because, you know, with babies crying and everything like that. And I just needed to get to a quiet place because, you know, it's getting very stressful with my ex and with my daughter and the babies and her fiance. And my ex is very stressful to live with. So I just needed a quiet place to go, like a bedroom. So I come to my car and I would take naps and stuff. And it was still cold out though. So and I have my 20 below sleeping bag. So I finally opened that up because it was fucking freezing out. And I sleep in that, and that's good. But still, I was still kind of cold. And I was sleeping in my 20 below jacket, which is this. I got my jacket out of storage. This is for 20 below. But I was still really cold. So I don't know. But so now I'm sleeping in the house. So now we are house dwellers. Well, I sleep in the family room. But I sleep at fucking Grand Central Station because the bottle warmer machine to warm the water is in the family room. So my daughter gets up every night to go get 2 or 3 bottles for the baby, the youngest one. Then she goes to the bathroom twice. My ex goes through the family room to go to the bathroom because I moved the second baby, the older baby, in his room because whatever, it just, so he could sleep through the night because it's too noisy with the baby in with his parent, my daughter and the fiance, and 2 babies in that room. It was just too noisy. So I moved the baby, older baby, into grandpa's bedroom. But he doesn't want to wake the older baby up in his room with the bathroom. So he walks through the family room to go to the bathroom. And then the fiance gets home at 11 from work, and then he cooks. So he goes out on the deck and he makes a steak or whatever he's making, or he cooks in the kitchen. So then he's walking back and forth. It's fucking Grand Central Station. And then if they all get up, because if he brings food home because he's a chef, then they're all sitting at the table, like the round table, chatting about whatever issue is going on, you know, discussing something at the round table. So I have earplugs and I have my blindfolds and I'm in my sleeping bag on the family room floor, and my earplugs, I have such good hearing, I can hear everything. So I was going to order machinery earplugs, and I had them on my basket, and then I looked and they kind of stick out. So I was like, oh, I guess I can't sleep in those, because it was for like machinery, like loud machinery to protect your ears. So I found some other ones, I don't know what they're, silicone or something like that you can wash, you know, because I think I have the wax ones that I just push in. So I'm gonna order the really good earplugs, because the fiance is someone who leaves the TV on all night and loud. I can't sleep with the TV, because when I'd sleep over at their apartment, it was always so loud. It was like a nightmare sleeping there. So we're getting the 3-bedroom, and I'm having the furthest bedroom from the family room, and I'm going to get high-powered earplugs. And I just told them, if there is a fire, come get me, because hopefully I won't hear a thing. So anyway, so after I had the bitch fest, and it takes a lot for me to go off, you know, but I was fucking freezing. So I was like, fuck you people, blah, blah, blah. You're all sleeping in your nice fucking beds. So anyway, I've been in the house since. So, but I was sick, so I had to actually go back to my car, and it wasn't that cold. I slept at night here, but I stayed like 2 days out in my car, just napping, sleeping all day, with Cooper fucking whining and wagging his fucking tail like a windshield washer in the back. And that was a day. But I did manage to get some rest. So, and it was a viral, so there was nothing I could take, but she said it was going around, and, you know. So anyway, so that's why I hadn't been making videos lately. So, but I did go to my storage unit yesterday, and I got my warm clothes, my long underwear and everything, because we are moving in this Friday. Well, I'm moving in this Friday. We get the keys this Friday to our 3-bedroom apartment. So, although I did like car life, like I said in the beginning, if you are a car lifer who is local, it's going to be difficult to move into winter if you are in a state that has really cold winters, because I'm not quite sure how you do it in the winter. I was going to go over to Pilot and see if my peeps were still there. Like, how do they do it in the winter? Because I don't know if I don't know if it's safe to run a propane in your car all night. So I know there's fans. I would have to get a Jackery, you know, for a heated fan. And like, I did have my sleeping bag, but I don't think I could do it with the dogs, because they would get really cold. There is a dog sleeping bag, but I mean, what dog's gonna stay in it? And there wasn't like warm enough sweaters for Cooper, and I was like, I could get him a child's down jacket, you know, but what about his butt end? So I don't know how people do it if they're local and their state goes into a good winter. If you know, leave it in the comments for other people. But I did like the car life, you know. So I think car life would be good if you had money to travel, to go to the warmer state. Now, if I had the money, I wouldn't mind staying as a car lifer and going to like Florida. Now, the other issue is my car. My car is leaking a lot of oil. So it's going to cost probably about $2,000 to fix my car. Hopefully less, but worst scenario, $2,800 or so. So I haven't been driving it that much either. So, which is another reason why I haven't done a lot of videos, because, you know, I do it in my car. So as soon as we move in and all my shit is in there, well, that I'm taking, because we're going to go Friday to my storage unit. So I'll film some of that. And we're going to get what I'm taking to the apartment. Not everything. So then, what was I saying? Oh, so once I get into the apartment, I'm not paying rent because I'm going to be watching the babies. So that's like doing them a favor, because it would cost them an arm and a leg to pay for daycare. Then once, hopefully in November or December, I can take my car in and see exactly where it's leaking from, because it's leaking from like three or four spots. You know, I've taken pictures under my car to show them like where the oil is like dropping. So once I get my car fixed, then my car would be good. So if I had money, I could drive it far. I still might try to get an RV down the road. The thing is, like, to go stealth and, you know, fit in places, like, where would you park the thing? Yeah, there have been a few at Walmart's when I've been at Walmart's. And I have looked into buying a big rig, you know, 18-wheeler without the trailer. It's about the same. I could probably get it at the same price as an RV. But that wouldn't have a bathroom in it, although you can get a portable one for like $50. But then, I don't even know if that would fit in a regular parking spot, like at the apartment complex. I'm just saying, like, if I want to get away to go drive for a bit, like on the weekend. So I was thinking like but now that I'd have a home base, I wouldn't have to worry about having everything in my car, like all my clothes and stuff. So I could take less in the car and maybe go for a weekend and just go somewhere, campground, or BML Land with my car. I could do that, because I did enjoy it, you know. You know, I made it through. So I was out with 96-degree weather in my car with 2 dogs, and I was out in fucking 40-degree weather with my cars, and I did it. So, but at this point, I don't have the money to have a larger car, like a van or something. And it's too cold, because I am local. So it's too cold in Chicago and Illinois for me to stay in the car. So I am moving in, plus to babysit my grandbabies, and I just love them. They are a joy. So my car is packed, and I just went and I bought well, I had to buy dog food, so that's where I went. But I bought a Hoover pet carpet cleaner. I'm so excited. It was only $60 at Walmart. I was so excited because I was so worried that it was going to be like 100 and something. And I just didn't want to spend that much right now. I'm trying to watch what I'm spending, because we just had to put a lot of money down on the apartment as a deposit. You know, whatever, with all these fucking fees. But it's a really good price for the 3-bedroom apartment. And so then I need a mattress. So I went to Mattress Firm, whatever. And the mattress I wanted was like $1,800. And I'm like, oh God, for a fucking twin. Can you believe it? And I loved my other mattress. It was a king, and I loved it. So I went and, you know, and I laid on a couple mattresses, and me and the mattress guy were the only ones in there. And we had probably about a 45-minute conversation about how I need firm, and he don't think I need firm. I'm like, buddy, I know what I need. And, because he's like, well, I had 20 hours of training, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, buddy. My body needs firm. I need the pressure on my body. So whatever. We had a whole big conversation about it. So, I'm like, well, let me think about it, you know, what I want to do. Because that was the only one that really made my body feel good. And I was like, oh, I love my mattress. So I don't know what made me look at Amazon. I can't remember why I looked at Amazon. But I was looking through Amazon, And I saw a mattress. I'm like, I think that's my mattress. And I looked and I looked and I looked at it. And I'm like, that was the mattress. Because I bought it originally from Mattress Firm. So I called Mattress Firm where I bought my mattress. And I asked them if they still have that I asked them what mattress I had. And they told me. And they said they don't make it anymore. They don't carry it or they don't make it. I can't remember. But I think she said they don't make it anymore. So anyway, I was like, oh, I love that mattress. So anyway, I went on Amazon. I was looking at mattresses. And I'm like, I think that looked just like a mattress. I was looking at it. And I'm like, this is my mattress. So I got it in a twin. And it was like 100 something. Like almost 200 for a twin. 200. Like 190 something. And I got the mattress protector. And I got a sheet. And I got a comforter. So it came to like 2 something. 297 or whatever. And I applied for the Amazon. If you applied for an Amazon credit card, you got $100 to spend, like immediately. So I qualified for the Amazon credit card, and I got 100. So I only had to pay 197 for all this, for the bed, for the comforter, for the bottom sheet, and the mattress protector. Because what I'm going to do is I got a twin, which, okay, because Cooper used to sleep in my bed with me, so that might be an issue. But what I was going to do is I'm making my bedroom like my little family room. With my love seat, my chair, my desk, and maybe my little desk tarot table. So I'm going to make it like a family room. And I think it's big enough to have my twin bed laying on the floor. Also in there. But I'm not going to lay it on the floor during the day. I'm going to stand it up. Maybe behind a chair. You know, so that it has something to hold it up against the wall. So that's why I only bought the bottom sheet and the comforter. Because I thought, well, I can't like make my bed and then stand it up. But I could fold up the comforter. And if the comforter isn't cool enough for me, because I got a down comforter, which I think is feeling cool. It's cotton. Then I could just get a sheet, you know, and put it over there. But I don't have to make my bed because I'm going to be standing it up. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to make it like a little family room. And then either slide my bed behind the couch or stand it up like behind the couch or the chair. And then at night I'll lay it out on the floor, like in front of the couch, like a coffee table or whatever. Because I gave my ex my coffee table. So he has that. So I got rid of my furniture. Other than my couch and my chair, my desk, and then my little armoire for my underwear, socks, whatever. So that'll have to fit in there too. But I can put my TV on top of that. And I might get a little fridge. Because the way these people keep a fridge. So we'll see. They're the kind that pack it and then forget what food is in it. And it gets moldy and just... So I might get a little mini fridge. If I can fit it in the room. We'll figure it out. But I got the carpet cleaner because I had a Oriental throw rug. And they're like, oh, you can't clean it with a carpet cleaner. You're wearing it. I'm like, dude, it's not that serious. It's really not that serious. So I got it for $60. I was so excited. And it's a pet one. So I'm moving in the apartment on Friday. Me, myself, and I. And Cooper. And I'm going to bring me and Jessica. This is going to be a trip. We're taking a truck in her car. I'm driving a truck. His family's truck. We are going to have to lift the couch and the dresser thingy onto the truck. That's going to be silly. But anyway, we're going to take the carpet too, which is a beast. That thing attacked me 5 times when I was moving it in storage. So I'm going to lay it in the family room because nothing will be in the family room. And then I'll clean it because it needs to be cleaned. And this is the cheapest route. Because the guy was like, well, wouldn't a rug doctor be easier? And I'm like, number one, that's really fucking heavy. Have you ever picked up one of those things? And number 2, it might be too powerful for my Oriental rug. Because that rug doctors do a good job. They take up all kinds of shit. But this one's a Hoover, and it says 2 times more power, cleaning power. So I'll let you know. Maybe we'll do an unboxing of this. And we'll see if it ruins my Oriental rug. I mean, you know, it's not that serious for me. It wasn't that expensive. So, I mean, for a throw rug, I guess. I don't know. I think it was like maybe 2 something. I don't know. Whatever. It's not that serious, people. So, I'll clean this on Friday too when I move in. So that's where I've been. I've been sick. And I've been in the house because it's been friggin' cold out. But today it's going to be 70. So I have to rearrange because I didn't do proper packing of this car. I have bins and it's all, my clothes are in the back and it's all like not organized well. So, but I just wanted to hop on and tell you what was going on and give you the advice about the car life, or if you are local and your state gets very cold in the winter, you're going to have plan B for the winter time. And then for the summertime, well, you saw what happens. You know, definitely save up money. Maybe you might have to go to a hotel, or you could have gone to Lake Michigan, like I could have, but I can't take Cooper to the beach. We tried that once. The seagulls. Can't take a bird dog to the beach. It chases the birds. That was a riot. That didn't go well. So, yeah. But if you know how you live in a car in the winter in the snow, let me know, just for future reference. Put it in the comments below. But I will see you guys soon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.